Hello everybody, it's me, I'm back, yeah. Yeah. First of all, I got a haircut, yeah. See, look nice, yeah. But yeah, I'm doing this video because, like, today I saw The Dark Knight Rises, yes. Yes, I did, I've been excited for it for a very long time, and it just blew me away. I mean, it wasn't quite like what it did with the second one, but hey, it did its job, you know, it did what it was supposed to do, it lived up to the hype, and it really brought Christopher Nolan's trilogy full circle and just like brought it to a really satisfying close. I was really moved and motivated by it and everything when I first saw it. I understand there was, like, from what I read this morning, there was a tragedy like in Colorado about like this one guy. He decided to shoot a bunch of people like as they were seeing The Dark Knight Rises, and no, it just kind of affected campaign. I understand that, like, the cast had to cancel a red carpet event in Paris for it, but I mean, I was worried. I mean, I was worried like it would kind of affect, you know, like the release and the whole thing of whether people see it or not. But honestly, and I just wanted to get out and see it before they ever decided to yank it out. But on a serious note, like, my thoughts and prayers go out to the victims of, and the families, victims and their families of the tragedy. Like, and whoever and the guy, you know, I hope, you know, he gets what he deserves. But yeah, on to the movie itself. Like, on a positive note, like, overall, great stuff. I mean, I won't give too much away. I'll keep it like as spoiler free as possible. But I'll say there are a lot of surprises, a lot of you know unexpected things. You know, so there's lots of surprises. You're in for a treat. That's all I gotta say. You know, for you diehard Batman / Nolan fans like me, you're in for a treat. I'm telling you. You know this. If you want like a good solid Batman film, you want to see really dive into the character of Bruce Wayne, this is it. Like, this right here, this does not disappoint. Like, but onto the plot. Like, it takes place 8 years after the events of The Dark Knight. Basically Batman's gone to exile, out of the public, and he hasn't been seen since that night. After, like, Harvey Dent, like, you know, after the whole thing with Harvey Dent, like, and they wanted to portray Harvey Dent to protect his image. And to protect his image, they very much, you know, say, you know, the Batman killed him and Batman did all the things he did. So yeah, so the city wouldn't lose hope. And yeah, it was. And then later, then Bane arrives, which we see in the beginning, who is just, I mean, his voice is just, you know, just like this. Yeah, he's just covered. It's kind of hard to understand, but like his voice just totally works, you know. I just can't get that voice out of my head. I mean, the way he talks, it's like Darth Vader, like, except like a really dark and gritty version of Darth Vader, like the way he talks. And yeah, but he did well. I mean, other people involved. Let's see, Anne Hathaway as Selina Kyle, like, you know, or / Catwoman, but she wasn't called Catwoman, but she was Selina Kyle in her costume. Let's see, Gary Oldman as the Commissioner Gordon, Marion Cotillard, as Miranda Tate as the Board. Joseph Gordon-Levitt as John Blake, the little cop, and I gotta say, Michael Caine and Morgan Freeman, they did their jobs. I mean, they did good. So yeah, it was really, really good, and it took a while for me to get going, but, you know, I think there was a lot of story to tell. I mean, with Bruce Wayne, like, he's dealing with a lot. Like, he's just an exile. He's just like a recluse, like almost like a hermit, pretty much, in his own home, which is rebuilt by now. So yeah, and he's like this hermit. He's got this little beard and everything. He just, you know, reeling over the whole thing with, you know, Harvey Dent and Rachel. And he's still dealing with that. They're still dealing with that, you know, 8 years later. I mean, organized crime has been, like, pretty much been stomped out and everything. And, like, you know, and they had the Harvey Dent Act, which pretty much, you know, put away all the people that Batman, Gordon, and Dent all rounded up, and they put them away. So and they want payback, and then like. And then later on, like, you know, like, eventually Bane comes on. He just decides he's just gonna just destroy everything. He just wants to break the city, you know. He just wants to just blow the city up. I mean, the Joker was menacing, but this guy, he's something else. Like, he just really wants to just crush the city, just break it. Like, Joker just wants to just cause panic and chaos, anarchy. Well, Bane just wants to just destroy everything, you know. Let's just break Batman's spirit. And I'm Bruce Wayne. He also knows that Batman and Bruce Wayne are one and the same, and there's a reason for that later, which, you know, you'll find out for yourself how he knows that. So, but yeah, there's a connection. I'd say there's lots of connections with this one and the first film. Like, you know, what happened in the first film, I'd say it's kind of more closely tied to the first one than the one before it. You know, it's, aside from Harvey Dent and the death of Rachel. I mean, the Joker is not mentioned in this movie, nor is he seen because, you know, out of respect for Heath Ledger, because, you know, Christopher Nolan, you know, which is makes sense, rightfully so, and plus it would make sense to remember like you know, the good people, and like in real life situations, you rather remember the good people, not like the actual killer. So I guess that makes sense. Although it's not really said where he is now. My guess would be he's locked up somewhere, like a locked up like tight maximum security prison. He may have escaped when Bane let out the prisoners, but yeah. So, yeah. Anyway, but yeah, it was good stuff. Loved it. I mean, honestly, I would urge you. I mean, despite the whole tragedy earlier, I mean, I would urge you. Like, yeah. I mean, what I will say is, like, I will urge you to go out and see it. Like, do not let this tragedy, like, deter you from seeing it. Like, if you are planning on seeing it, and if you have any interest whatsoever, because, you know, yeah, there's tragedy, yeah, and there's, like, some people died, and there was a terrorist, people were trying, I guess he was, like, trying to be, like, Bane or the Joker, or whatever, and, or whatnot, but yeah, there is hope. I mean, you'll have to, you know, the whole thing about hope, there's a reason why it's called The Dark Knight Rises. There involves, like, this little Phoenix type thing, but yeah. Yeah, so, I mean, there's a reason why the Dark Knight Rises, the Phoenix, there's a little Phoenix little story there, so yeah. So yeah, anyway, I'll leave it at that. Like, let me know what you think, and, you know, no spoilers, you know, don't, like, spoil it for anyone who hasn't seen it. I won't spoil it too much either, but honestly, you're in for a treat. Enjoy, let me know what you think of it, and I'll see you soon. Bye.